Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Clueless Trading Frank. It's approximately 10:33 p.m. on a rainy evening here on the New York, New Jersey waterfront. This is a quick market update for the benefit of all my loyal members and free trial subscribers. Session will be recorded, uploaded to the Clueless Trading YouTube channel. That's available for free for anyone who wants to learn about the markets, about trading, and anything else that they need to do to understand about the financial markets. This session is being done this late in the evening, primarily because I have a lot of family obligations, and so that all of you are somewhat informed. It's really as simple as that. So let me begin. Behind you, you're seeing a bunch of charts, but before I get in there, let's make a couple of points. Anyone can give me the actual meaning of Clueless 8 trading. I would love that. In fact, I'll give them 2 months of free membership if they can come up with the real meaning of what Clueless 8 trading means. I leave it up to you. You're very smart people, all of you, but I'll leave it up to you to tell me an exact meaning of what Clueless 8 trading means. Next topic. We're in an extremely volatile market. We're in a market which on the daily and the weekly looks like a beautiful chart. On the intraday, on the daily charts, on a 1 week basis, very choppy. Welcome to the new normal, which is structured volatility. Now, what does structured volatility exactly mean? Because I keep on mentioning that all the time. So people who understand English and use their brains, they'll know that structured volatility means that volatility between exact levels. And that's exactly what I do on my precession charts. Couple of risks in the market. A couple of very important risks in the market that are out there. We all know about the risks. We don't know about the good things because that's how life is. We always think about the bad things. We always think about what might go wrong. We never think about what might go right. So let's talk about the risks for a minute. What might go wrong? North Korea, China trade tariff talks happening at Washington, D.C. as we speak. 10-year U.S. Treasury bond deal, specifically the 10-year yield, spiking above 3%. Rates go higher, your mortgage rates go higher, your credit card rates go higher. Everything that you are borrowing goes higher. Obviously not good, but not that bad either. Debt risks. We have a huge budget deficit and a debt issue in the U.S. So as the rates go higher, the debt servicing, just the way your credit cards are, if your credit card company raises your interest rates up to 33% or 40%, you'll be like, what the heck's going on? Same thing. 10-year government bond yields go higher. That's connected to every single normal rate that we're used to. Mortgage rates, credit card rates, car loan rates. Those are 3 major factors. They go higher. Not good. The risk with Iran. Are we having a war in the Middle East between the Muslim Shias and the Sunnis? Want to know about the whole religious conflict that is actually propagating this whole thing? It's not just a nuclear thing, trust me. Okay? Google it. Saudi Arabia is totally with us on fighting Iran. They're both Muslims. You wonder why. So if you're ignorant, you have no idea. I'm not ignorant. I have a very good idea. It's both a religious and a political situation. Israel is actually collaborating with Saudi Arabia, a Muslim country, a very conservative Sunni Muslim country, to fight against Iran. huge geopolitical forces in the Middle East in play. Big risk. Let's talk about the good things. Corporate earnings. US corporations, the best in the world. I've always said this from day one. Members of mine who have listened to my videocast and know the way I think, who I am. US business is the ultimate solution to all the world's problems. And I mean that. We are the true benevolent capitalists that's out there. The Russian capitalists, they're cutthroat wolves. They will sell their fathers and their mothers for another dollar. We don't do that. The Chinese, they'll do that too. The Bangladeshis, they'll do that too. The Indians, forget it. Cutthroat capitalists. The United States of America are benevolent capitalists. Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, just to name a few. Okay? Are people who were giving away their fortunes, the richest people in the world, to help humanity. What more can you ask for? Corporate earnings are at the strongest levels. We're growing at 20% plus on the top line revenues. The Federal Reserve Bank of America is the finest central bank that you can ever think of. Smart people. Jerome Powell, nominated by President Trump, is a gentleman who is another balanced individual, just like Janet Yellen was. A Brooklyn, I used to call Ma Baker. Listen to Google Ma Baker, who Ma Baker is. The Boney M song. All right? We have one of the finest central bank institutions which controls the leverage of what interest rates and everything are going to be. Another positive. The US economy is humming forward. Inflation is moderated. Consumer spending, which runs more than 70% of the US economy. We are the world's biggest consumers, shopping basket. And you think China is going to just say, oh, see you later, we're not going to do business with you? Absolutely not. Because we are the ones which buy everything that goes around. And despite all the tough talk from good old Donald, my New York neighbor across the river, he's done more business with the Chinese. And the Chinese, he owes more to the Chinese billionaires who have invested in his real estate than anyone else that we know. Some of you Midwesterners and out Southerners and Westerners, whatever, have absolutely no idea what the financial shenanigans are of our great president, Donald Trump. But despite all his faults, I think he's doing a great job. Is he a nice guy? No. If you ever did business with him, is he going to screw you upside down? Absolutely yes. He's done that. He's done that to my clients back in the early 2000s and mid 2000s with his Atlantic City casinos. But do I think he is somebody who's bad for America? Nope. I think he's putting out the right things. I think he's very stupid in some of the comments that he makes here and there. Do I like some of his bunch of his policies regarding certain issues in the U.S.? Nope. But when you don't need to love everything about everyone, we don't eulogize anyone other than God. I think Trump is okay for what's going on right now. And I think he's going to play the right card as long as he's kept in check. I wish I was working in his cabinet. I would keep him in check. All right, guys. On that note, that's what's going on. Earnings are good. Inflation's moderated. and the risks as explained before. So let's go into the charts right now. I want to keep this short and within 15 minutes or 20 minutes as my social media director, which reminds me, every one of you need to follow, and I keep on requesting. I don't beg. I only, I don't beg to people. But guys, any member who hasn't followed our Instagram site, they say, oh, we don't have an Instagram account. Who cares? Create one and just follow us. Tell 10 of your friends to do it. Doesn't cost them any money. In fact, they'll learn a lot more from our Instagram account. This is a phenomenal account. Okay? And we don't need 126 followers. We need 1,260 followers. And the least you guys can do, because I'm doing a lot for you guys, that's a fact, is you could bring this up to 1,260 followers just by spreading the words and creating your Instagram account, or if you do have a Instagram account, following Clueless A Trading. Is that too much to ask? I don't think so, for all the great stuff that I deliver. So please, respect sometimes what I ask for, because I don't ask for much. End of story. All right. So what happened? Very simple. The market went up a lot. We traded it. The market went down. Had a flash crash. We traded some small SPY puts. Made some money. And then the market vacillated around here. What I called the Algo HFT flash crash zone. And then I started looking at patterns. Now, I don't expect all of you, but some of you are much smarter than me. I started to see a pattern. So leave it to me to find the nuggets of opportunity that can make you guys a lot of money. The question is, do you accept that nuggets of opportunity as to enter trades? I don't know. I know some of you did. If you guys didn't, like I always say, same old story, stupidity at its best. So I looked at this pattern and I called it the tactical pattern symmetry as of 5/11/18. Did I make up that date? No, it was May 11th down here when this same thing happened. Now somebody said, how'd you see the pattern? Well, you're not me. Am I smarter or a brainier person than you are? Nope. I just understand the markets better. I think all of you are smarter and more successful in the lines of business that you guys are in. But when it comes to financial markets, Frank, Clueless A Trading will beat you to the punch any day. So I said pattern symmetry. So what happened in pattern symmetry? It zigzagged around. I didn't hear too many voices. Well, I don't want too many voices. Chat room's almost empty all the time. It doesn't matter because everything is delivered on real time on the real time Twitter feed. But I know when the chat room gets really busy at market tops, some of my best loyal members who still text me once in a while personally are nowhere to be seen around. Therein lies the retail emotional trader, AWOL, MIA, diving in bunkers, changing diapers. Guys, do you think I'm kidding? I'm a serious guy, all right? I'm past my half century in my age. I got a beautiful family. Some of you have met me. Okay? I have house, I have cars. I'm not a lavish kind of guy. I still drive my old truck. But boy, I don't know what some of you are doing, okay? So I say it's big pattern symmetry. There are traders out there who don't understand any of my charts. Just take me at face value. That's great. But the problem is that when things go really volatile, you need to understand the charts. And the ones who really want to learn into it, go to my YouTube channel. There's a whole category called new member introductory videos. I do multiple video casts just like this. And the ones who want to take one step forward and stop giving back everything back to the market, they need to sign up for the advanced coaching sessions, ACS advanced coaching sessions. Remember, you can make a lot, but then the market takes it away from you because you don't understand how to read the charts. So what happened? So the market zigzagged around early in the morning. This is what it did. And then this is what it did today. This move alone was good for anywhere from 100 to 110% on your SPX SPY calls from these levels. You don't want to make 100% of your money, double your money overnight. And I'm not even showing the different charts that went berserk, such as Chipotle, which is one of the best swing charts that I talked about weeks and weeks ago, if not a month or two ago, and saying this thing is going to $520. It is going to $520. Trust me. And I don't even eat at Chipotle. Who gives a flying, what, on their guacs and their queso or whatever they make? I am looking at charts. So, what happened here? Volatility cluster, just away here. I looked down on the stows. There were positive divergences down here that was going on. This was pre-market. Market opened up, pulled back a little bit. Calls that were at around 6 went to 14. And this is where we ended up. Now, do I know exactly what's going to happen tomorrow? No. But I did tell people to take down large tactical profits as we were moving forward. It doesn't matter if you sell a little bit early, as long as you capture the meat of the move. I get pissed off at times. I had Macy's calls. I didn't sell it all the way up there, but I got the meat in the middle. Macy's calls were up 175% from $1.40 to almost $4 today. Maybe some of you took advantage of it. Some of you just didn't care. Some of you are too frigging emotional saying, I don't shop at Macy's. Neither do I. I buy all my stuff in discount. In fact, I don't buy clothes anymore because I have my wardrobe full of very fancy clothes at discount bought years ago, back from my Wall Street days. Now I work from home. So I wear my Nike and Adidas and my whatever outfit. So this is what happened, guys. So this is the true intraday tactical 15-minute chart that anyone can follow. So let's look at the daily one, which I keep on showing. Daily one's looking good. It's looking good. It is so far is a double bottom cup and handle. You can see that. And I mentioned that yesterday. And then the breakout of the handle. Now, will the breakout get up towards the 275 level on the SPY or the 2751 on the SPX? I don't know. But there's a good possibility it will. But we are in risky times, so you have to manage your trades. We got 88 to 88% to almost 120% on the SPX, SPY calls. So don't you think you should take down a bunch of profits and leave a little bit out there on the table? This is a cup and this is a handle, and the handle is breaking out. Guaranteed it's going to go up there? No guarantees. Do I think the market's going to get up to about 2,800 at some point? Yes, I do. So, next. topic. That's your what's the next one I'm looking at? The S&P 500. Anyone can read that. Here's your 2018 level, 2681. This was a consolidation. Everybody of you freaked out. Almost everybody. Okay? Oh my God, the market's going down. I kept on showing. We're just filling the gap. We might come to the lower end of the gap. Right there. Everything is shown. That was your consolidation channel. Right there. And then this happened today. Is that the end of the world? Why don't you look at things a little bit simpler? We did multiple bottoms, crashed. We went up 1,200 or whatever, 1,000 points, and we gave back a little bit. What's the big deal? And now we're moving up, and we might jiggle around a little bit, but we are going to hit, in my opinion, 80% probability, because everything in trading is a probability thesis. What might happen, not what will happen, to 2751. That's another 150 points higher on the Dow. I don't get it. I mean, I don't particularly understand retail traders that much. I know from my old days on Wall Street what retail traders, it doesn't matter if somebody had $100,000 invested with me or $500,000 invested or $1 million invested, they always start like all of you guys. Institutional clients, 20 million, 30 million, those were more mechanical accounts that we managed. So here's another chart of the powerful charts that I draw. Here's your green zone, here's your green zone, here's your red zone. What more do you need to know? This is where we ended up. This is where we are right now. With futures up 50 cents. Right there. That's where we are. Now, if you don't understand these charts and they seem very foreign to you, which I can understand, then in that case, go review my Clue2Safe trading channel. And people who are a little bit hungry to make some real money, I'm always hungry to make some real money because I am a welfare guy. And a lot of traders are think that they just want to walk in and say, oh, yeah, he's going to take the trade. I'm going to make money. Yeah, you can do that. No question. No problem with that. But then when volatility hits, they're all welfare kids. And anyone who knows me, I do not believe in welfare. I believe in hard work, getting up every time that you get, that you get hit down, and making back everything that you've lost. That's capitalism. So this chart alone, every single candle, is worth really serious money in your pocket. So I'm going to quickly skim through different charts and end the session. Ooh, the weekly chart. Doji turns green, sharp move higher, goes to 2760. Does this look like a bear market? A massive bullish engulfing candle. This is a weekly chart, ladies and gentlemen. And a minor doji saying profit taking, hesitation. Does this look like to you a big breakdown? I don't think so. And if you do think that's a big breakdown, God help you. The VIX. This is where the VIX ended up tonight. Is this a chart you really want to buy? Honestly, if I showed you a chart like that on a stock and I said, no, you got to buy it, you got to buy it. Now, I know the VIX is violent. It could be a tweet out of Trump. Iran could lob a missile to Saudi Arabia, whatever. There could be an instant move higher. No question about it. Could just turn around, just go right here. All levels are marked. But aside from those black swan events, does this look like a chart you want to buy? I don't think so. Remember, trading is not about technicals only. Trading is a lot about your emotional bias. If you live your life thinking you're going to die tomorrow, that everything, that the United States of America is nothing but a figment of your imagination and a house of cards, then you are a dogmatic bear. In that case, give away your passport, go away somewhere else. I cherish every moment that I live in the United States of America. Do you? I don't care where you were born. But if you're a US citizen paying taxes, you should thank God that you are here. That's all I got to say. Look at this stock, TTD. Mentioned here on the earnings call. Ask people to buy it here, and look where it is. End of story. I don't need to say anything more. Nvidia, yes, goes back and forth, goes back and forth. So what? We're buyers of Nvidia all the way down at 211. We're buyers of Nvidia all the way down at 182. Look back on my posts on Nvidia. So it didn't do that well today. So what? The stock is on an uptrend. We are going to go to 260, and in the next couple of months, market permitting, we are going to hit 287. End of story. Spotify. What a beautiful trading chart. We're trading this stock all the way from 155, 157, hits 163, and this stock is going higher. It's going to go all the way up to 164, if not 168. It's one of a kind company. And you don't think the other big behemoths like Apple and stuff are looking at them? Google included, even Amazon? Yes, they are. Follow the charts, not what you think. Chipotle. This is just a short-term chart I'm showing you. Do I need to say that we were buying the stock, the crap out of it, at 280, 300, 320? Gap open. I said, buy it. You know what a retail emotional trader, forget retail emotional, retail trader, like many of you are going to say, oh my God, it's so high. We can buy it. Yeah, so is the sky. It's very high. I mean, what kind of stupid statement is that from a trader? Get off that mental calibration. It is not where stock is coming from. It is where it's going is what matters. Ladies and gentlemen, I can give you enough fundamental reasons why Chipotle will go higher. And by the way, I don't even like Chipotle. I think their menu sucks. I think their queso and their guac. I can get better guac at my local Mexican deli run by an old lady for the last 20 years. And by the way, she's a legal immigrant. All right? But who the F cares? This move alone is 700 to 1,000% for swing traders. Fact. Okay? So if you put $100, okay? So if you put $100 down here, you'd have $10,000. Sorry, if you had to put $1,000 here, you have $10,000. Now, do you think that's worth it? I hope I'm calculating this right because 100 plus 1,000 is late in the evening, so I have to be careful. Yeah, $1,000 would be $10,000. And it's going to go higher. Why? Because look at the Chipotle chart. Trying to find it. That's another huge winner. GWPH, medicinal marijuana, for what's it called? They do it for epilepsy, children's epilepsy. You didn't think the stock's going to go to $200? Yes, it will. Alta, where's Chipotle? I don't have that here yet. Anyway, you've seen my. It's on my Twitter feed. Here's Melly, another great example. I can go on and on and on. All right. This move alone was good for 60% of your money. And that's one bullish engulfing candle. Does that mean it's going to go all the way up here? Absolutely not. All my levels are marked. If you can't read charts, learn the skills. Have a great evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a long night. I got to go to sleep. If you're not trading the market and doing well, you will never do well. It's not about bull and bear markets. It's about your mental calibration and about your understanding of tactical charts. I repeat, it is never about bull or bear markets. I've shown so many trades in shorts, in longs. Ask yourself, is it really about bull and bear markets? No. It is about your mind, about your understanding and skills, about trading tactical movements in the market. And that's what it's all about. God bless you all. God bless America. Good night.